Oh, your star seeds, you are so exclusive. People don't know the really difficult things that you deal with when nobody can see you, when nobody's around. The intensity of it, the pressure of it, knowing what you know, you being who you are. People have no clue about who you really are. And those that do, you was in hibernation mode. People are still in hibernation mode, have no idea. And then when you woke up to who you truly are, things begin to change. They change very exclusively. You can't tell anybody the things that you deal with in quiet. The things that you know about the so-called spiritual world. The things that you encounter in the spiritual world. They have no idea. They will scare the crap out of them. That will cause for them to call you the Looney Tune cartoon. If they would know exactly what you are going through and the things that you deal with because of who you are. They have not a clue in the world of the energy that is driving your physical body. And it's difficult to express your truth completely to individuals because they are afraid to accept that level of intelligence, that level of nature, that new world where they are used to the world they are living in. And you introduce them to a whole nother spirit world versus the spirit world that they've been brought up to believe and they think is true and accurate. When you bring the real spiritual world to them about the things that really exist there, the things that is always around them, the things they cannot see, they can't perceive with their sixth senses because they're still in hibernation mode. They don't know what it is to be really active and aware of the truth of the world that's been hiding. We in this illusional world, this dream world, we have no idea about the real spiritual world, but that's the real reality. The walking conspiracy theorist. Your intelligence is a conspiracy theorist. Your knowledge is a conspiracy theorist. It might have put the whole conspiracy theory thing together because of star seeds, chosen beings, because of what you know. They knew you were going to come alive. They knew you were going to come awake. They knew you was going to reveal information that they did not yet want to be revealed. So they had to combat that. The real conspiracy theorists, they want people to believe that. They don't understand that's real information. The secrecy. What are the odds of what you're telling? Can it be that truthful? Is it that real? Look at the size of this door behind me. See the guy closing the door. By the time he get that door closed, he gonna pull over and go to sleep. That's how heavy that door is. Who you think made that door? You think that door came from this construction of this technology? Or was that designed by an advanced civilization? A high sums of advancement. Could it be that they were really giants? That looks like a 12 to 18 foot person, beings that designed that door so they can comfortably get through and out of that door. The size of King Gilgamesh. Can it be that the stories of him was accurate? Let's take a look at that door. And there's more evidence. Giant staircase. On the moon, giant chairs the size of the Empire State Building. Who in the hell sat in them chairs? because we don't see him here right now. They put a world in front of you, a world that you can be easily deceived in, easily live comfortably without fear of the truth of the real reality. The beings that designed the doors structures said the door is over 2,000 years old. But the individuals been here way longer than that. And could they be still on this planet? All of the tales, all of the stories, all of the religions. Could there be a world that was put together to keep you conditioned, keep you at a level that is not too bright, not too high level of intelligence, but just to keep you at a level where you can be easily maintained? Because the individuals that built that door, they wasn't easily maintained. These individuals were extremely connected, extremely intelligent. The intelligence from these individuals, you can't even fathom. The technology that they utilize to operate on this planet, you can't even fathom. Could it be the stories of your Bible? Could be these individuals that built that door? Could it be your giants of the Bible? Or the missing Enoch in the scriptures? The evidence that they're coming up with. What you think they came up with AI with for? AI is part of the process to keep you in Wonderland, Disneyland. Turn on the Disney Channel. Watch your movies. This is the truth of AI. It's another tactic to keep you from the truth of how powerful you are. There was beings here hundreds of thousands of years ago that had high sums of technology that was in mix of developing a human species. Extremely God level of intelligence that we can't perceive because most of everybody are still turned off. And in your hibernation mode, you think that mode is the real you. You can't even fathom beyond your six senses. The truth of the spirit body beyond the six senses. The connection of voices and beings that are beyond this dimension that we are living in. The world of the real that keeps individuals terrified because you don't know yourself, because you're in hibernation mode. And the starseeds, the stress that they deal with every day because they are not in hibernation mode, but they're living in a world that people around them can't perceive. And they sure enough can't perceive these star seeds because they're extraordinary, powerful beings that were introduced to another world while living in a world, thrown into the deep water, and had to learn to swim real fast, had to remember how to swim, and then begin to utilize that information, that intelligence, to be able to control themselves, to deal with two worlds at one time. The pressure of these beings, the constantly watching of these beings, the threat of these beings, starseeds. Enjoy the rest of your day.